Good evening, Harold. It's Nico from Cliff Jones RV over here in Sealy. I wanted to make this video for you to tell you more about this 2019 Keystone Laredo 296SBH. We just got this one in. I have not yet seen this floor plan, so I'm really excited to show you more about it. The Keystone Laredos are honestly one of my personal favorite brands. They are right up there, in my opinion, with Winnebago on quality. It's just that Winnebago has, a little bit more experience in the RV industry, just considering how long that they've been around. But in terms of build quality, everything like that, they're going to be pretty on par. And there's some give and take, between the two different brands. But honestly, the Laredos, they're the leader in affordable luxury. So I'm going to tell you more about it in this video. So starting out up front, great thing about the Laredo, you have LED lights here to help you hook and unhook in all lighting conditions. Also, they're really smart because they have a mirror right here that helps you whenever you're backing up, so you don't necessarily need a spotter. And up front over here, you do have the pass-through storage. I can show you this space is right here in the front. This is where the battery goes. Great thing about our dealership, whatever price that we come up with for you, it's going to be the best price in Texas considering how this one's equipped. And also, we don't have any hidden freight or make-ready charges. All I have to count for is tax, title, and license. So whenever we make it ready, we will install a brand new deep cycle interstate marine battery. We'll wash it, detail it, fill it with propane. And if we can earn your business, our technicians will spend a good hour with you and show you how everything works. I have the battery box hooked up right now. That way I can show you the lights and everything like that. This RV is prepped for solar panels. So if you would like to add solar panels, that will keep your battery charged and keep your lights on. This connection is limited to 10 amps, so you can't run everything. To run everything, you will need 50 amp or 30 amp power if you have a converter to go to 30 amp or a generator. So this is a brand new 2019 model. This one has upgraded graphics. I really like to recommend Laredos to seasoned RVers for people that want I don't want to say bells and whistles because they're not necessarily bells and whistles. Laredos traditionally aren't super flashy, but they just really take a lot of care into making your experience as easy as possible. So this one has two large awnings. Great thing is you don't lose any space over here. If you only have one awning, you can't sit underneath this slide area, but this one has a secondary awning. They both have white LED lights. They're very bright. That way, wherever you are, you can see what's going on around your RV. One thing that you'll notice is the windows. These are frameless windows. Great thing about that, they do not have gaskets on the outside that you have to maintain. They're inside the window. Also, it just gives it a very clean look. Whenever you wash your RV or if it's raining, it's not going to streak. Also, the windows are tinted for privacy and energy efficiency. Also, the windows open outward on a hinge, so if it's raining outside, you can still get great cross ventilation without getting water inside your RV. Also, you will notice the two marine grade speakers right there. They work in conjunction with the multi-purpose radio that's inside, so you can play just inside, just outside, or both. Also, great thing about the Laredos, I can show you on the other side. This door is actually locked, but great thing is the doors have magnets, not clips. So, on more budget-friendly RVs, you have those clips that become brittle over time, or if you accidentally forget that you have the door latch and you pull it, you can break it, but with a magnet, you don't have to worry about it. Also, there's power connections right here if you want to hook up a TV, anything like that. This one is a super light, so it has the gas and electric 6-gallon rapid heat water heater. Also, as we're going in, you will notice this sticker. This is the industry best 3-year limited structural warranty. Also, this RV has a friction hinge door, so the good thing about that, it doesn't have a pneumatic storm door type deal right here, nor does it have a latch here or here. Same thing, same concept as the storage doors. You don't have to worry about those breaking over time, or if one of your family members or a kid pulls the door and rips it out of the sidewall, that would not be good. You don't have to worry about it on this one. Another great thing, they have screen doors, and they also have this little doohickey here, so you're not going to let bugs in if you get cross ventilation going. Also, when they say extra large door handle, they are not kidding. This one comes out nearly as far as the slide does, so people of all ages can easily get in and out. These steps are the Lippert step above steps that people just absolutely love. It gives you a very low point of entry. You can adjust the feet to different ground heights, and they are aluminum, so they're resistant to rust. Makes it really easy to get in and out. Another great thing about the Laredos, they do have windows in the slides. So, you know, again, cross ventilation, get tons of cross ventilation here, no problem at all. So let's come around to this side. One of my favorite things about the Laredo is going to be auto level. I was actually toying with this while I was getting this RV ready for you for the video. So really, all you have to do is turn it on, press auto level. Let's see here. Press auto level, and it's just going to level itself out. So you're going to hear some whining noises of the leveling system taking care of itself. So that's all you have to do. You don't have to worry about spending an hour, you know, getting frustrated, spending all your time. You can just let it do its thing and sit back and watch and enjoy your favorite beverage. So coming to the back, great thing about the Laredo, it does include a ladder. So if you want to inspect your roof, as you should, you don't have to grab a secondary ladder. You know, if you're on the road and you need to look at it, you can just jump right up there. Also, it is prepped for a backup camera too, so backup cameras can save lives, especially with a fifth wheel. That would be a great thing to have. We can help you get one if you would like. Another great thing is just got a huge window back here. My camera can't even capture how big it is. It's nearly the whole side of the back wall, so you can get a really great view of the scenery that's around you. It also comes with a little bumper hitch right here. This RV is 50 amp service, so this is going to be your power connection. And there's also a bit of storage right here in the back slide. Every little bit helps. And I can show you on this door, you can just see how thick it is compared to manufactured doors that come from an aftermarket product. This is thicker than the width of my finger. So just to show you, these are slam baggage doors like you find on a bus. And then also, because it has a magnet there, it makes it really easy to open and close with one hand, and then just slam it shut. These are the access panels for the refrigerator if you ever need maintenance, stuff like that. This is the range hood right here in the kitchen. It will actually vent outside. It's not just there for looks. And if you hear that beeping, that means the auto level's done. And right over here, this is the furnace exhaust for the propane furnace. Also, a great thing about the Laredo, this does have upgraded road armor suspension, so that will help you with towability, makes it that much smoother. And coming over here, this is going to be the pass-through storage. And also the beeping, it does have low voltage because I am on the battery box, but that's alright, just press enter. Okay, it is leveled out. And over here, this is the water workstation. So great thing is, you have a black tank flush right here. You don't have to get a nozzle or a wand rather, stick it down the toilet. You don't have to worry about that. Whenever you flush your black tank, all you have to do is open up the black tank, which is located right here, conveniently. Everything's located right here. These have really great insulation, so all your connections, they snake in through the bottom right here to protect them better from the elements. This is the outside shower with hot and cold water. Oh, we got a light right here. There we go. See, I told you to think of everything. Outside shower with hot and cold water. You have cable and satellite connections right here. Winterization, city water. You have switches right here. Just makes it easier. Instead of moving your hose from place to place, you can just switch it back and forth right here. And this is the pass-through storage. As you'll see, great thing about the Laredo, they are all aluminum construction. So that's part of the reason why this is so light and strong. Plenty of room there for basically whatever you need. Right over here. Oversized propane tanks, so you don't have to refill as often. Whenever you're using your propane furnace, stove and oven, things like that. Plenty of propane to last you for an extended period of time. Okay. Go ahead and turn the leveling system off. Seal that up there. Now we'll go inside. Alrighty. Here we are. Let me give you a 360 view here. That's that big window I was talking about, of course. Okay, so we'll start right here. You have a little coffee area, bar area, tons of storage there, And then also, great thing about the Laredos, they have really nice cabinetry, really large door handles, makes it easy to open and close everything. You have power connections right here for a blender or a coffee maker, whatever you like. And storage underneath here. You also have the breaker box conveniently located right there in case you ever need to access that. It does have a large pantry as well. And it does have a lip, so that will help your canned goods from flying everywhere when you're going down the road. This is the residential power microwave. So it is 1,000 watts. Whenever you're heating up food, it doesn't take very long because it is very powerful. And it does have a carousel. Overhead storage right here. This is the range hood I was talking about that actually works. Tons of counter space there. And more power connections for whatever you need. Crock pot, whatever. Lots of storage underneath here. Drawers for utensils and everything like that. Huge drawers. Now, one really great thing about this model, this is the brand new Furrion design. Great thing about this, you have the glass insert. This is a 3-burner cooktop versus the old style 4-burner, so you don't need any specialty pots and pans. Also, if you like LED lights like I do, LED lights there. Now, the really important thing, it has igniters on the stovetop and it has igniters in the oven. So a lot of RVs nowadays still don't have that, but this one does. And then also for pots and pans, you have storage right underneath as well. Right over here on the island, this features a very large dual bowl undermount sink. So the great thing is it's stainless steel. It's more sanitary. It's not going to capture bacteria like cheaper plastic ones. I honestly don't even understand why other manufacturers make them with plastic. I mean, it just makes sense to me to always have stainless steel. And then also it is an undermount, so there's no lip right here. It makes it really easy to clean off your countertop. Really smart thing with the Laredos, they actually have the trash cans right here, out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. Also, it does have a residential style faucet, makes it easier to wash dishes and things like that. This is the 8 cubic foot gas and electric refrigerator. Great thing is you have those 2 huge propane tanks. So as long as you have power or propane, you can always keep your food cold. It's a really great size fridge. Coming down this way to the entertainment center, you do have overhead storage. And it also includes this large TV. It is on a swivel, so you can adjust it for an optimum viewing angle. Also, this is the Furrion all-in-one radio, AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth, NFC, auxiliary input, headphone output, and USB. You can play nearly anything through it. You also have storage there for games, any, movies, gaming devices, whatever you want. Also, it has a electric 30-inch electric fireplace. The great thing is, although you do have large propane tanks, if you don't want to spend your money heating an RV, you can use electricity versus propane. This will heat the whole RV. And also it has a light show function. You can change the colors if you just want to add some ambiance, or during the winter you can have a light show and the heat going. This is the large window right over here. Also tons of overhead storage and storage underneath. Lots of storage there. Coming over here, we do have the 2 very comfortable recliners located right in front of the TV. They do have cup holders. There are LED lights all over this RV, so they use less power, generate less heat. This is the dinette. Great thing about the Laredo dinettes, some budget models, it's kind of hard to open, but with these, they're really easy to open because they are on gliders. This can also turn into a bed if you like to sleep 1 or 2 extra people. Another great thing about the Laredos, these have radius ceilings, so it's not a flat ceiling, it feels taller in here. Great thing is you have the 2 opposing slides right over here, so this RV is just really opened up. Lots of space in here. And also another great thing about the Laredos, they use Coleman ACs, not other brands. So the reason why that's important, these are made in America, unlike other manufacturers, and getting parts, any warranty stuff like that, we hear that they're much better versus other brands. Also, these have Racetrack AC Systems. So what that means is that the AC ducts go in a circle, more or less, more like an oval, and the AC units feed each other to minimize hot spots. Now this is going to be the bunk room. What I like about this floor plan, you know, usually when you have bunkhouses, there's a lot of compromise. But with this one, you know, during the day, the family can sit in here, you know, enjoy a meal, you know, watch TV, just hang out, whatever you want to do on a rainy day. But they really made the bunk room more efficient. So you have 2 large double bunks with the very comfortable teddy bear mattresses, and it's just enough room, you know, to come in here, change if you have to, take a nap, sleep. I mean, I guess, you know, most people don't spend a whole lot of time, you know, in these bunk rooms. You'd rather be outside. So that's why I think this one's great, because there's just some floor plans out there I feel like they're really giving up a lot of space. But with this one, you know, you still have room for the whole family to enjoy your RV. And there's also a window there, you know, if you want to get cross ventilation, get a little fresh air in here. Actually, there's 2 windows. There you go. And then there's an LED light there. I just didn't turn that one on. More storage over here. And of course, because it is ducted, you do have a vent in here that will keep this room cool. And also heated as well. These are connections. You got 4 power connections, and you got cable satellite right there, so you can put a TV in here. And that's about it for the bunk room, but, you know, in my opinion, that's fine. Whoops. Coming down over here, this is the control panel. So everything you need to control your RV on the inside's right here. Water heater, switch it from gas and electric. Your tank monitoring right there for all your tanks. Light switches, slide controls, both awning controls, thermostat control, and another awning control there. Here we are in the master bedroom. Great thing is, this is a true 60 by 80 queen bed. So if you ever want to swap it for a mattress or swap the bedding, it will fit perfectly. It's not a holiday queen like other ones. This one is prepped for a second AC. If you would like to add one, that would go right here. And this is a wardrobe. With the super light RVs, what I'm finding that they're doing is straying from having the bed on a slide, but rather having the wardrobe on a slide to reduce the hitch weight, to give it that easy towing capacity. So you have a pretty good amount of storage there. And another one over here. And you have wardrobes on the sides. Hanging clothes. Overhead storage. And let's see here. Another great thing, you know, what I've noticed is that if a bed is on a slide, because the motor's underneath, you don't have storage. So with this one, you have more storage underneath as well. And as you can see, it does have the struts. You can easily open it with one hand. I know sometimes when I shoot videos in more affordable RVs, it's really hard to show you the space underneath, but this makes it easier. You also have a little nightstand right there for drinks, food, whatever you need. More storage over there. And a window right here as well. So yeah, also it's ready for a TV. You have cable satellite connections, power connections right there. And then also you do have 2 reading lights above the bed and 2 power connections as well. Coming here to the bathroom. Plenty of space to change, do whatever you need to do. One thing I love to note about the Laredos, if you listen to this, that is a porcelain toilet. So that's pretty reserved for high-end RVs. With the Laredos, they do offer that. This is also a 48-inch residential shower. So let me get in here and I can show you. So I'm about 6 feet tall. Still have plenty of room here. The skylight gives you plenty of space. Let me try to zoom up here. So as you can see, plenty of room there for my Santa hat. And those also feature a seat. Some people like that. You do have little spaces there to put shampoo, soap, stuff like that. And also it is a full tub surround, so you don't have to worry about it leaking. You also have the angry fighting octopuses here to hang clothes, hang towels, whatever you need. Also, there's a fantastic vent right here. So the great thing about that, if you have this open and you have the fan on, like during the summer, This will keep your RV 15 to 20 degrees cooler if you have a window open versus not having it. That way whenever you're at your destination, your RV doesn't have to work as hard. You do also have a dedicated furnace vent in the floor right here, and also the AC vent that I just panned past. Furnace vent right there. And over here in the medicine cabinet, plenty of room for everything you need. Grounded power connections for trimmer, blow dryer, whatever you need. Good amount of storage underneath the sink right there. And yes sir, that's about it. Well, okay, Harold, again, it's Nico from Cliff Jones RV over here in Sealy. I'm going to talk to my manager, get you the absolute best price possible in Texas for this RV, considering how it's equipped. As I said before, we don't have any hidden freight or make-ready charges. All you have to count for is tax, title, and license. Also, one great thing about us, we do not have a 5 or 6 month waiting period for service like our competitors do. So unfortunately, at some places, they will store your RV for a month or two before they even touch it. Honestly, you know, we're a family-owned and operated dealership. We don't have space for that. We don't have a warehouse where we can just store RVs. So also, we're one of the few dealerships that can say we have more people working in service than in sales. That's by design. We don't want our customers to have to wait. You know, if you pay for this cash or if you pay monthly, you don't have to wait that long and prolong any vacations or any plans that you have. So we understand that, and we want to turn around as fast as possible. We're also members of the Route 66 network. That's the largest RV network in the country. We have 150 locations throughout the U.S. and Canada. So the whole point of that is that whenever you're traveling on the road, if you can't come back to us, who are you going to go to? Well, the whole commitment of the Route 66 network is that we're going to take care of each other's customers when they're traveling throughout the country. Also, we do have extended warranties available through Route 66 for up to 5 years. There's many benefits, KOA discounts, parts discounts if you come back to us, things like that. So yes sir. Also, one last thing, if we can earn your business, we will offer you a complimentary 32-point inspection once a year for preventive maintenance. So other places, even if you purchase from them, they can charge you hundreds up to $1,000 for the same thing that we do for free as long as you purchase from us. So if you have your RV for 5 years, that's $5,000 in your pocket. And also, we're celebrating 40 years here being in business, and we will surely be here for at least 40 more. Well, alright, so that's everything that I have to say. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please give me a call. My number is 979-253-2611. Thanks, Harold.